What is going on, guys? Mr. Ladd here. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel, the home of the latest and greatest detailing tricks and tips. And before we get into this video, if you like this video as well as any other content that is on the channel, go ahead and click the subscribe button, click that notification bell, wax that like button for the YouTube algorithm, and stay tuned for more great videos and content that I'll be pumping out in the very near future. Thank you so much, guys. Love you all. Enjoy. Everybody, thank you once again for tuning into my channel. Mr. Ladd here, and today we're talking about the Wowo's detailing products, Crystal Sealant. Now you're going to find this product for somewhere around the $18 mark on the Rad Company website, and you'll get about 16 fluid ounces with it. So what this is this is a pure synthetic sealant. It is not an SiO2 product. It is a polymer sealant, meaning that you don't really have a cure time. Is that true? I don't know, but the bottle does not designate a cure time. So what we're going to do is use this product on the panel as I normally do. It's been prepped, polished, wiped down, all the waxes and greases have been removed, and so it's a purely prepped panel for the application of this product. We're gonna do that, take it and do a quick mini little torture test to kind of see how does this product handle in the, I guess you can say, real world environment. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about this product in the comment section below. Enjoy.
Alright guys, so this was definitely a fun one here, but the Wowo's detailing products, Crystal Sealant, you'll find it for about $18 for the pint-sized bottle. I think it's exactly 16.9 ounces, and it actually has a very easy application process. As you see, I'm just doing a few sprays on an applicator pad, doing a crosshatch pattern. I don't normally do that in normal detailing scenarios. I usually just use microfiber towels, but for the sake of the control section, I do want to respect it, although I pretty much messed it up anyway, and you'll see that later on in the video. But it's a very easy application. The removal is actually quite easy. I'll talk about it a little bit in my final thoughts, but as far as removing in direct sunlight, it actually removes quite well, and I noticed that even on black cars, which really surprised me. Wowo's Crystal Sealant is a milky-ish look, or kind of a hazy look to it, but even though it is milky, it is still a very, very thin product. It's very water-like, and so that was quite interesting for me to notice when using the product. But you'll see here, as I'm about to spray on the panel, the nozzle that comes with it pumps out quite a bit of product in a single spray, which some people might like, some people may not like. I prefer a more thin mist rather than a immersion of product in a specific area, because that does prevent high spots when you have it as a thin mist. But when applying it, you do see a little bit of residue. It's kind of like what you would expect to see in a spray wax or sealant or whatever, but it doesn't have a very oily look. Now forgive me for having the silver panel here, so it's maybe a little bit harder to see than most cases, but you do not have that large oily look to it, so that's something to keep in mind. But the removal is very easy, and it's quite actually satisfying in direct sunlight. Since it's watery, it doesn't have that evaporating agent. I don't know what that is, but it doesn't evaporate like most products, so it's really easy to use, and that does prevent high spots. And of course, it's good to see how slick is it, and just putting the bottle there, it falls right off, which means whatever you want it to mean. But a quick little water test, initial water response after a little bit of cure time here, and you can see the water beading is quite well. The water with the pressure from the nozzle, it just kind of falls off a bit, and then it goes to a bead formation. But let's take a look at these beads. So most of them are a very, very nice tight bead. It has good formation. You can see a lot of that undercurve under the bead, which means that it's very hydrophobic. Some of them are a little bit off maybe, but for the most part, you're going to have great water beading. Now off to what everybody wants to see, water test and torture chemical resistancy. So I've got a bucket, I've got a couple gallons of water with a few ounces of Purple Power vehicle and boat wash here. And I'm gonna go ahead and stop talking, let you guys just kind of watch to see how the product responds over time. But you'll see the first few washes are gonna be with the Purple Power Vehicle and Boat Wash. I will do a couple rounds with the Eagle One Black and Plasti Dip Cleaner, and the last couple passes I will use with a dedicated bug remover. So enjoy. Now, I think this goes without saying, but the reason why I'm introducing a bug remover to the test is because while maintaining our vehicles, we are more prone to be using bug removers for the simple fact that they remove bugs. And regardless if you're trying to remove the sealant or not, the bug remover needs to be able to remove bugs while not damaging what is protecting the vehicle. And so we want to see, does the bug remover actually harm these coatings? Does the bug remover harm the sealant that's on the vehicle? And if they're not supposed to, how well does the crystal sealant hold up to it? And you see it's taking a bit of a hit, but what you'll notice is that after a couple passes and then drying off the vehicle, the water beading will be restored like so. So as I have had some time to experiment with this product, I've used it on a couple cars with no preparation, just an IPA wipe down, and I've noticed that up to almost 2 months, there is still good water beading and good water response. So the product, the crystal sealant, will hold up well in conditions in real life scenarios, but here's how it looks after a few passes of some chemicals.
There you guys have it. That was the Wowo's Detailing Products Crystal Sealant. So I let this product sit on the panel for somewhere around an hour to two, and the reason why is because the product does not designate a cure time, but you do want to let the product bond to the panel at least a little bit, give it somewhat of the benefit of the doubt. But some things that you would not get from watching this video. So I've used this product on quite a few cars. As you can see, it's a bit down already. And I've used it on black cars in direct sunlight, and I will say it applies very, very well. My only concern about the product is the nozzle. Not that the nozzle is a bad nozzle, it's good quality, but when it comes to a lot of these spray sealants, I don't like how a lot of these nozzles really push out a lot of product at once. I like a nozzle that sprays out a fine mist, therefore there's really less chance for high spots, and I noticed that if you use it in that type of spray nozzle, it works a lot better. But you can see that the product does hold up very well. The product does not have the greatest smell. It's more of like a chemical smell, but that's okay. It really doesn't matter. The scent does add to the user experience a little bit when it comes to products, but it's not like it makes it that big of a deal. It's not a deal breaker for that. It just means that you're not going to have a nice watermelon or raspberry smell. But it applies very well. Even with the nozzle given at hand, applied in direct sunlight on the black panel, it does apply a lot easier than a lot of other products like Turtle Wax Sealant Shine, the Turtle Wax, also the Hybrid Solution Ceramic Sealant. And this product surprisingly acts very well in this environment. So that's just a couple things that I did notice about the product. Well, there you guys have it. Mr. Ladd here signing out one more time. If you have not already done so, go ahead and click that subscription button, click the notification bell, whack that like button for the YouTube algorithm, and stay tuned for more great videos and content that I'll be pumping out in the very near future. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day.